Hey there, I'm Noni from Enhanced Life Psychology, and it's been a while since I've been live, but it's a really difficult time at the moment, and I thought I'd come in and just check in and see how you're coping. It's really tough. There's been, obviously, I'm talking about the global pandemic, COVID-19 or novel coronavirus. It's tough. People are panic buying, stocking up, stockpiling, but there's also the consideration of those who are older, more frail, those who are chronically unwell, have chronic illnesses that might be at higher, greater risk, those with disabilities. There's also those people who are struggling with their mental health, those people who are highly anxious, particularly those who might be more anxious about health than many of us might be, particularly at this point in time. And, then there's the people who are just generally anxious. I know a number of people, and myself, who've planned trips overseas. And sometimes these need to be cancelled, and sometimes these cancellations, for a lot of us, might create a fair amount of distress. And so all of these things. Then there's the fear that, oh my God, I'm going to get sick. And what can I do to ensure that I stay well? But alongside that, it's what can I do to ensure those around me stay well? Because we're not sure what the incubation period is for this and how long we might actually be infectious before we start to show symptoms. And so all of those standard health hygiene recommendations of washing our hands, sneezing, coughing into our elbows, all of those sorts of things, standard par for the course recommendations at the moment. But there are other things that might be really helpful for a lot of us. So many of us are overwhelmed with how much information is being put out there. Maybe we need to take a slow breath and just not look so often. Limit how much time we're exposing ourselves to that information. So we are so information hungry to find out more, to know what we can do, how we can avoid it. But actually, that can create greater anxiety. So maybe it's better to take stock and not look for a large portion of the day, to not have our conversations focus around these issues as much or as often as we might be tempted to. But there's also a need for us to check in with those around us. And maybe it's not knocking on the door and saying, hey, how you going? Maybe it's about getting on the phone, making a phone call, or maybe it's about making a video call so that people can see your face. Maybe it's about just contacting those people, those friends and family who you might not see as often, or those who you do see as often, but now you're not seeing as often because of these issues that we're facing at the moment. And looking to see how you can give back to those people who might not be doing so well at the moment financially because their livelihood relies on us, the general public, buying tickets to shows, going to see a health professional that might be optional, but have a think about what you can do to help those that you can. And that's probably where I'm going to leave it for today, but definitely check in with those around you, check in with your friends and family and see how they're going. because sometimes that connection, that actual face-to-face connection from a video call, might make the difference to someone's day. So thanks for those who are checking in and seeing how you're going. So as always, I am here to help you live your most enhanced life. Thanks so much. Stay well. Bye.